I got the #1 offense in the BALLAS league, dude. Average 36.5 points a game.
That's what I like to hear.
Slinging it. I ain't ever passed like this, so it's kind of surprising me.
Different.
I'm used to running all the time.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. I ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed him, it would have been a different story.
And he's going to ball his way forward to the 48. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, Young. He connects with Hyatt. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
Oh, of course you fucking fumble, Hyatt.
And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You talk about this Rams defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10.
11. Mighty. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Man open is Robinson. Touchdown, Cleveland. Allen Robinson. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Browns are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Yeah, I kind of regret giving up that second for Michael Thomas, but when I looked at my fucking receivers before trading for him, it was like I had to make it over there. I had to make 7 moves, and he's the only one moving. Sad that I offered Boyd a second and third for Gabe Davis. He went with just a 2nd and 4th instead. I'm like, what the fuck?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They currently sit one game over 500.
I get it. I already traded Fields for them.
Yeah, Charles,
still like,
really an up and down team.
Like that offense is way better than the 2nd and 4th.
To get into the playoffs.
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
He finds Robinson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and 8. Now, Cook hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
He fumbled again.
And his guys will take over at
That's
the
crazy.
30-yard line. And the aggressive play call simply does not work out. You're on your own side of the field here, punting, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a time for analytics and a time for being aggressive, but not with this field position. There's also a time for good old football 101 sets.
Yeah.
Punt it away. Let your defense take over with better field position.
Throwing on first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. Looking for Michael Mayer on the play, and that'll bring up second down. You talk about this Rams defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
And he works free. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That good for 19 and a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Browns first down.
On one, ready?
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And they'll send the tight end in motion. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On one, ready?
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Now it's Burrow. And his throw here's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Burrow going to keep it running right.
That's crazy.
And he is into the end
Play
zone.
call.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Joe Burrow doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Browns lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Brennan lose? Oh, Brennan lost.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make
Helps
the
me out.
score 14-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Playing the game worth of shit.
From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Young. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They were maybe hoping for a little bit of a back shoulder fade there, and that's a play that's been in vogue the last few years in all aspects of football. But they couldn't get the hook up there.
Off the play fake, Young. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They go play action. Young, he'll buy some time right. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 21. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. It's Young off play action. Hyatt there to grab him. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready?
Cook is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that one makes it 14-7. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
11 MT, 11 MT.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
12, 12, 12.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Jamin Davis, the one to get up from his linebacker spot and make that play.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. And now they will throw it with Burrow. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Michael Pittman, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Prater for the extra point. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits. Taking it right down Broadway. He's on his way. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Bryce Young, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Rams are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Carlson on for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brent.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 49 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Here we go, here we go.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Another carry for Pierce. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Burrow. To Pierce, they set up the screen. He's across midfield. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Wow, that ball gets knocked
Give me that
free,
fumble.
but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They run the option here on 1st and 10. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So that play, I mean, it was pretty well blown up from the start, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, when you're running the option like that as a quarterback, you have so many different keys and reads to make that sometimes as you're making them, you're not protecting the ball the way you should, and it gets popped right.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Looking high its way once again. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 9. A play fake. Now Young. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Here now a 3rd and 20. On play action. Young sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh, Jefferson, you're crazy.
What a catch for the touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point.
Jefferson for the one-handed catch to tie the game.
We're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
And they'll go right back to Pierce. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
11, 11, 11.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here we go, here we go.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This will be fielded at the 17. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Young. Hyatt able to make the catch downfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. It's Young on 1st down. Flushed out right. That's down the field for Jefferson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Here we go.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Green Jack. Hurry, hurry.
They'll set up a throw. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Young off the play fake. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Ready.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Smash, Ray.
Now Young. That is caught. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will do it for this 1st half. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And we will not have a run back here as the 2nd half starts with a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, Charles, in that 1st half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half,
How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
It sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
11, mighty. 11. Go.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. Here we go. 4th down. This is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a 1st down, but a big play as well.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Now Burrow loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. So it looked like a good opening drive to start this third quarter, but ultimately it's going to be an unfruitful one as they give it away on the fumble.
Yeah, the way they were moving it, you figured they were in good position to take the lead, but they sure picked a bad time to be lackadaisical with the football. They wound up giving it away.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Give all that credit defensively to Khalil Mack. A great stop in the backfield. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Young to throw it. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. Here is 3rd and 5.
Madden. Red, yellow. Ready.
Throwing. Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go. Ready.
Now a 1st down throw for Young. He finds Robinson. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Still going. Touchdown, LA. DeMarcus Robinson, 35 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Carlson on for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
I'm in the 3rd right now with like 2.5 left.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I'm playing Madden. I'll be ready for 2K.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Burrow will throw. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Here's 3rd and a few inches. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 34-yard line. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Back to the ground with Pierce. Taken down at the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
And that's why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D linemen to make the play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And he is going to be out of bounds, a couple of yards short of the marker, and they will fail to convert here on 4th down. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
Right now.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
Crazy.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
On 1st and 10, Young. Setting up the screen for Cook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
Trouble, 38.
From the gun, a run by Spiller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone.
No, I knew that turd was going to join.
Turd.
What up, gang members?
In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up
Don't
gaps.
come in
You're
here
trying
like
to cover
that,
up holes so they can't run the football.
Young on 3rd down.
He didn't come back properly.
Finding room at midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going.
Is that better for you?
Rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive was what is known as a
probably
pull-away drive.
Yeah,
You score here,
stinking
you
ass
might
kids.
put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. At the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw, Young. That's the tight end, Hurst, with him. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Complete. Jefferson to target. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I know you're not going to, but don't touch my controller. It's charging. I had to hold it at a certain spot.
To the air once more, Young. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
There certainly was a lot going on in that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they set up for just the 3, but clearly right now anything counts trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
You're going to be basketball, or you're going to be on TV playing basketball? Get ready for that.
1st down.
Because when you play college basketball, you're on TV. Where did you work in
Right at the 40.
Yeah, you do.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Here we go.
You'll love it.
Ooh.
You're going to love basketball. Put you on TV, boy. 11. You didn't even tell and I said. But you're the first one. You got to set the tone.
Burrow looking
You got to show them what they can do.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman.
You're showing it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning.
Good time, boy.
1st and 10. Throwing now.
I'm
Burrow
gonna be in the stands. I'm gonna be in the stands.
right back to Pittman. And he's got this down to the 35.
That's my son.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To the air again, Burrow. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Browns. Damian Pierce, 35 yards. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From the end zone is Smith-Marset. Fighting through at the 25. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. The way the game has changed a little bit is that defensive goals have changed in a big way. Nowadays, it's not so much stopping certain yardage or whatever, but it's not giving up big, explosive plays. Anything over 10 yards, you're trying to hold teams below that. When they get one against you, as we just saw there, boy, that really hurts them. It puts them back on their heels a little bit and makes them a little bit less confident.
Five points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the 1st down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the 1st down because God forbid the clock stops with every 1st down.
Let's go with us on 2K, though. I don't agree with it.
It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
This is a late show. Let them crown, yo. We call it King Brian. Let the crown show.
There, you want your water? You want this water?
What?
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So the Rams with a victory here, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against the
finally into the loss streak, Jay.
Yeah, that was the
Finally what?
Finally into the losing streak.
When we see this defense play,
Finally ended it.
Yeah. Bryce Young just had a game.
They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball
Who'd you
away.
play?
They change
Browns.
position. In this case, what you said is so.
Oh, in the first league?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not